Hello everyone. In this video we will learn how we can download and install an external Tomcat server. So for that we'll need to go to the Tomcat's official website first. So we can go to either directly through this particular URL which I will share in the description. Also, if you go to your browser and open the google.com, then if you search Tomcat download, then you will find couple of links for the official Apache Tomcat website. So you would see Apache Tomcat 9 software downloads or 10. So we'll go ahead with the latest version, whatever it is. So currently the Tomcat 10 is the latest version. So I'll click on this. Then you can also navigate through the different versions from this section where all the versions are listed. And in this page itself, if you go a little bit down, you would see some installer files are listed here. So this one is the zip file and this is the tar version of that. So we'll click on this particular link tar.gz. So after clicking on this, so this will start the download. It is taking permission to download this particular file, so I'll click on save. It is downloaded now. So if I go to the downloads folder where it is downloaded and unzip this particular tar.gz file, let me go to the downloads folder. So this is the downloaded file and I'll just unzip this. So this is the folder and now I'll go to the terminal, and if I go to the location where it is unzipped, then Apache Tomcat, and if I do ls now, so you would see this bin folder is there. If I go inside this bin, so all the binary files related to Apache Tomcat will be listed here. You would see files with the different extensions. For now, we are interested with this startup.sh and the shutdown.sh. So this startup.sh is the file which is responsible to start the Tomcat. So if I just run / and startup.sh, and if I hit enter now, so this will start our Tomcat on this system. So let me hit enter. Then it is also saying Tomcat is started. So how can I check whether the Tomcat is started? So we need to go to the browser again. So I'll go to the browser, and if I just type http localhost 8080, that way we can check whether the Tomcat is started or not. If I write localhost colon 8080 and hit enter, so you would see a page something like this. So it means the Tomcat is installed and started properly. So it is you would also see this message. If you are seeing this, you have successfully installed Tomcat, congratulations. So it means the Tomcat is installed properly and it is up and running. Now let's stop the Tomcat server. Before doing that, there is one more thing I would like to tell, that you would see when we started the Tomcat, there is GRE home and the path of the OpenJDK. Since Tomcat is a Java based web server, so Java is a mandatory requirement for proper functioning of Tomcat. So it should be installed properly. If you have not installed Java yet, so I have already uploaded a couple of videos for the different versions of Java. You can watch those in the playlist section. You can access those videos. So now let's shut down the server or the stop the server. For that we will use this shutdown.sh file. So again I will do /shutdown.sh and I will hit enter. If you did not get any error, it means the Tomcat is stopped now. Let's verify that by going to the browser. So if I go to the browser and if I refresh this page, or if I just select and hit enter again, so you would see something like this. This site can't be reached because the 880 port on which the Tomcat was serving, currently it is not serving on this 8080 port. So no application is running on 8080 port, so that's why it is saying this site can't be reached, and the localhost refused to connect because there is no application. So that's why it is refusing to connect. So that's all for this video. If you got to learn anything new through this video, please subscribe the channel. See you in the another video.